Hello and welcome to my island tour. This is the fastest island I have ever finished, and I'm very proud of it. I guess I had this idea for this island in my mind for like a long time. So when I finally started it, I just got it out loud, I guess. This island is Honeybee. It is a countryside farm which I guess is the best way to describe it. Um, yeah, let's have a look around. Oh, well, first, let's look at the map. This is my map, and the dream address is on the screen. It's not the prettiest map, but my goal for this island was to try and, like, not change the original map, um, too much. The only thing I really did that was, like, a lot of changes was, like, completely get rid of the, like, back terraforming. But the river is very much the same, except for, I mean, like a few breaks in the river and a few, like, changing the look of it just to fit certain items and stuff. Um, but yeah, and my villagers are mostly farm villagers, and then a bunch of cats and a wolf. I figure, a wolf can be on the farm, not for good reasons, but why not? Um, but yeah, so let's have a look around. This is my entrance. And when you first walk into the island, or well, if you come in a dream address, obviously you wake up over there, but this is my entrance. I am very proud of it. It was the first thing I did on my island. I changed it like just once. Um, yeah, it's pretty cozy. I wanted it to feel like, an old town, like kind of rural countryside. There's a couple of little farms here and there, but or little crops growing. When you first wake up, you'll wake up here, like usual. and and if you come out here, if we go over here, there is a little farmer's market, and one of the stalls are being run by a gyroid. Again, this is something I'm really happy with. I don't know. I like going to farmers markets often, and like there's a lot of different things that you can find at a farmers market. Um, so we have like a honey place to get honey because obviously it's called Honeybee. Um, place to get books, plants, get your jams and pickled fruits, and whatever they're selling here. So yeah, nice little cozy farmers market. And then if you keep going, um, we have my character's house, which um, I decorated it to be kind of like a Ghibli vibe. I will let you guys see it if you decide to visit my island. And of course, it's a farm island, so you gotta have an orchard. It was really fun making this orchard because I haven't done one since like my very first Animal Crossing island in 2020. Um, and it was really cluttered. How we did orchards for the first time. But now I think it came out pretty nice, and then you can get like some smoothies and fresh fruits and fruit juice at these little stalls. If you go head down here, there's like a little camping picnic area, little painting area. Yeah. Oh, taking that. Yeah, I kept the beaches really simple, except for the beach around Captain's Dock, which you'll see. Which is kind of refreshing because I usually like to decorate my beaches, but I don't know. This time I was just kind of like feeling like the beaches should be kept simple on a farm island. I don't know. Let's head back up first before we go down that way. All the villager houses are decorated, by the way, so if you visit the island, definitely check them out if they're home. I will go into a few maybe And here we have a what is it called? Winery. A little winery to come get your, wine. What else would you get at a winery? Yeah, I think that this came out pretty nice. Um, yeah. I mean, I saw somebody else use those, what are they called? These items with like the purple flowers. Using those as like a place to gather grapes, on someone else's island, and they were using something similar to this item. And I just thought, what about a winery? Like we have these bottles, so yeah, and I think it came out pretty nice. And if you head this way from the winery, there's a little bakery. Pretty simple, not a whole lot to it. Now let's head down. There's a little sneak peek of a little apple cider stand. This I'm very proud of because it was just a spontaneous idea. Um, and I found the apple cider code just by looking up apple cider. And I think it's very pretty, very cute. Yeah, I think it fits the farm very well. Now we head over this bridge. There's just a little, I don't know, little area next to Fang's house. This is Fang's house. Also, I just realized it's like early in the morning, so I don't know. Not many villagers are up. So, oh, I did decorate this beach a little bit. Obviously, I put some houses here. This one's Rudy's house. We could go in his house, but his house is good, but not one of my favorites. And then this is Punchy's house. And I gave Punchy a little fishing area. And Rudy's house is not super decorated around because I just didn't have a whole lot of room to do so. I love Rudy. He is not loved any less than my other villagers. And then we have our peninsula. It's a very small peninsula. When I picked out my island, I wasn't thinking about the peninsula for some reason. I was thinking about like how many cliffs there were. So, but I think I made it work pretty well. Again, it's like a little fishing extension area. If we head this way, we have a little quote-unquote cornfield, yellow hyacinth field, and the strawberry farm, the infamous strawberry farm that goes on a Farmcore island with the red windflowers. We head up this way, have a little milk stand, and of course we have to have our bee farm because it's Honeybee, and the bees are breeding lavender honey. I know it's purple hyacinths, just go with the flow. It's lavender honey, so extra high quality if you play Starry Valley. If we go up this way, I've never really used the wedding items before, but I felt like, since it's a countryside island, why not have like a wedding area? And I essentially made this like my dream wedding. Like I would love to have like a garden wedding like near the ocean like this. And I think it came out pretty nice. It was kind of just like a filler area if I'm being honest, but it works, I think. Now if we head this way, we have a little fishing area next to this tiny lake. As you'll see that I put like these storage places like all over my island, just so that way I didn't have to carry one in my pocket and I could just like have easy access to my storage. Then we have Nick's Cranny. It's like a little place to have the the items delivered, especially because it's early in the morning. Um, get your ice cream, get your basket, and go shopping. Um, oh, whoops! I let these flowers grow a little bit too much. Oh well. Um, a little park bench with some ducks hanging out over there. Um, go this way. So here we have like a little neighborhood, and I will go inside this house just for a little sneak peek. And here we have Gayla's house. Not a whole lot to her house. Gayla was my first normal villager, so he had a very a very basic house. And all the houses I tried to incorporate their hobbies. So Gayla's hobby is education, so I put books everywhere. And there's apple stuff everywhere because her name is literally Gayla, like the apple. Yeah. Just a little sneak peek of what you could expect for some of the other villager homes. You won't visit all of them that are inside. Obviously, we need to go Trudy. So yeah, the neighborhood is pretty cluttered. It's a little messy, I suppose. We have a little seating area here, more picnic areas. So let's go back around this way. If you go this way, you'll just pass this like land bridge and end up back resident services. So that's a way you could go if you wanted to. Let's head up. Oh, she's outside now. That was very quick. If we head up this way, on this side we have a weed farm. Not, you know what I mean. And this way, actually let's look at the weed farm first. And a random rock that wasn't there before. So, yeah, my goal, I wanted all these weeds to like grow up tall, but I guess I accidentally made the limit, so none of the weeds are growing anymore. But that's okay. It doesn't look bad like that. Now, if we head this way, it is the main farm part of the Farmcore island. I tried to separate the crops by like the actual season that they grow, or around the season that they grow. But yeah, that was the thought process behind that. We head this way. Up here is the road to the secret beach. Pretty simple secret beach. You know, broken down yacht. Yeah. We head this way. We head back over to the houses. And over to the Able Sisters. I kind of like the way Able Sisters came out. I added this little section over here to like, kind of give off like the Able Sisters like live here because obviously, they turn off the lights at the end of the day, but they don't like where do they live? So maybe they live over there on the side. And it also makes sense like at nighttime because that light will be on, but this light will be off. Yeah. If we head across this bridge, let's head this way, yeah. We have a little train station and a little eating area with some pancakes this morning. So if we wait for the light to turn green, just kidding. Yeah. Little train station. You can wait for your train. Uh, these little cave items were like such a great addition because of things like this. Like I can put the train station here and I keep moving things on accident. And it's, you know, we can pretend the trains are going underground. So it makes sense. Then if we head through here, this is actually a little walkway. And it leads over to just a little seating area and down to the campsite. Oh, Ravens has something to say. Okay, I got a reaction. So, but yeah, the campsite's pretty simple. Again, I'm pretty proud of this island. At least, you know, when I look back on it later, I don't know if I'll think the same, but yeah, I think it's pretty cozy, especially this area. So if we head over this way and down this way first, this is like the only beach that's like super decorated, and it leads to Captain's Dock, which obviously if you visit in a dream, Captain won't be there. I don't know how it'll look without Captain there, but I think it should probably be okay. And then I put like a little gyroid fragment that washed ashore here because, you know, if you go to Captain's Island, there's gyroid fragment. So, and then over here is a little gas station, which we don't have like great access to, but over here we have our friend CJ and a little bike rental area. So you can rent a bike and ride it along the road or ride it down the beach. Lots of different options. Oh dang it, I was hoping Chef would be home because his house is my favorite. But yeah, if you can visit his house, oops. If you visit my island and he's home. And then up here is Pashmina's house, who is also one of my favorite houses, but her house is like a little diner. So be sure to visit. Can if she's home. Up this way is the museum, and I did what is pretty popular right now with hiding the museum behind these castle walls. The museum, actually, I don't mind decorating most of the time, but I just felt like it didn't really fit with this island. So yeah, and then out here it's just a little seating area. Um, you know, so you can hang out after your museum trip. And the beaches aren't super decorated, just a couple of weeds here and there. And if we head back this way, then this brings us back over here. So, I think did I show everything? That was a very quick island tour. Maybe because the island is so flat, it's not super cluttered and I didn't go inside the homes. But yeah, maybe, or you know, this island did not take a whole lot of time at all. It's definitely the quickest island I've ever done. It took me like, I don't know, like a month and a half to finish this whole island. It usually takes me like half a year to finish an island, or at least it did with my like other two islands. So, I don't know what. I don't know why this island was so quick. The ideas were like stemming in my mind for a long time. But yeah, so I hope you really enjoy this island. I hope it can give you some inspiration for your own farm island or countryside island or whatever island theme you might want to do. yeah, and I hope that you come visit and maybe see the villager homes if they're there. Now this island, I I was gonna restart it, but I think instead I'm going to flatten it. So because of that, the dream address is only temporary. Um, so so yeah, make sure you come and visit soon. I don't know when I'll start working on my next island, um, or my next theme, and I can't really even say what my next theme will be. Um, but yeah, so limited time, limited time visiting for this island. But I hope you'll come regardless. And if, otherwise, if the island has changed, I hope you enjoyed this video. And stay tuned for my next island. Whether or not I finish it nearly as quickly as this one, we will see. Take care!